Okay, y'all, if you're back here yet, I'm underneath the bridge. Now, I have caught nice black drum here. Not no big monster ones, but good sized keepers. And get my scissors out of here. Get two right here. There we go. Drop these. I can drop them right there. Now, I didn't bring my rod holder. I was going to the trunk of God. I'm going to go ahead and throw a shrimp out on bottom. Now, I was here the other day, and I didn't get nothing, but the tide was super low. There was no water here. Today, y'all, we've got water. We got here. Anybody? Nobody. That's all right. Got the water with me. We're going to beautiful spot. And we're going to put this, I believe, right there. Now, I'm wanting to float a shrimp. I got it. Come on, boys. Fish on. Woohoo! You don't feel too big. Like a hunting one. Little trout. Didn't bring a net either. He ain't that little. Check him out, boys. Anybody on here? Yes. Y'all look at him, y'all. Ain't he pretty? I'm up underneath the bridge at Davis Canal in Middleton. Throw it out there. Just letting it drift, set the hook. Y'all give me some thumbs up. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get some more. I've got one on bottom for black drum or whatever hits shrimp. But y'all, right now, this booger right here, he hit a hang on, a DOA. This is a quarter ounce. I'd rather have half ounce. That's what it is, y'all. Let's see if we can get some more. Woohoo! Good job. Man, you know y'all been fishing this morning for a while, but that's well worth it. No lie. I just sitting there and I'm sort of just jerking it, letting it coast, jerking it, letting it coast. Next thing I know, well down, somehow. Going all the way to the other side, giving it a few seconds, not winding no slack up. Then I start jerking it, letting it drift. Jerking it, letting it drift. Oh man, had no, y'all. I did. They're over there, and they're on the other side. That's where the more of the swift water is. Well, now let's see if I can get him again. Woo! Fish on, boys. Fish on. I'm going to try to throw a little further up. Give this thing a second or two to sink down. Try the voodoo shrimp. It's a little bit heavier. Go out here, kid. Woo! What's that for? always make sure you set your drag a little bit loose. I tightened mine up a little bit coming out of that, uh-oh. That might have had a hit. I think for sure. Did it, cat? Okay, I'm gonna try this other one. I'll look on this other one. I'm gonna put on a Z-Man. I'm going to also wind this again. Honest. That's a good spot to put that ring. And I am over that hole. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Let's try this here. Yeah, I'm cutting this booger off. It ain't doing good. Okay, y'all. I ain't gonna chop off. Damn, hang his hair off. Oh, ain't no black drum in here. Don't look like it to me. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to swipe one first since it's already on here. But I have got a new one that I've went to a tackle store in Oklahoma and got. Seemed to look pretty good. But I'd rather try this one first. You know, I've caught a bunch of flounder off of a Z-Man paddle-tail white, pearl white. Ain't caught too many trout off of it. I ain't throwed over here much. I don't fish much over here. See if I can get it over there. I think we can. I think we do pretty good. Looks good. This time I'm gonna hold it up and give it a few little jerks and let it drift down through. y'all. I'm gonna take this one off. I just purchased a pack of new ones that I've never used before. But when I looked at it, it seemed like I was looking at something that a trout would hit. Now, I've been wrong before, y'all, about 50 times a day. 51 won't really matter. Z-Man, it's a 4-inch. Sexy Penny, what a name. But here's what we got here. Let me show you what we got. We've got, look at that green on the bottom. Look at that crazy. Man, don't that look beautiful, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Oh my God. It might not catch nothing, but I'm gonna tell you something. If I was gonna throw something with a trout with a Z-Man, I was over and I was looking at it. And this is the one that popped out for me. I lie to you not. This is the one that said, hey, throw me. It says, hey, me and you, we can be partners. Oh no. Hold on, y'all. I made a mess. I did. I made a mess, y'all. Let's get this thing back up in there. Well, gosh, I hate I've done that. I never done that before. Getting too excited. That's the problem. Y'all, I was fishing one time. I don't know if y'all ever done it or not. Hey, y'all subscribe to me, y'all. Come on, I got 23 people, 24 people watching me, y'all. All you gotta do is hit that little button. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you'll have a little bit of patience with me. Y'all, last year, I caught a ton of flounder on Southport waterfront. I had 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. I don't know how many, over 8 pounds. I had one, you think I'm picking with you. I had one, y'all, I know 12, 14 pounds. It flipped out of my hands before I get him weighed. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm an old man, but these hands has done a lot of hard work, and I'm strong in my hands. And I was trying to show the guys on the pier, and that booger flipped out of my hand. Y'all, check it out. Is that not cool? Look at that Texas eye. Y'all, if you've never tried a Texas eye, oh my God, this is a dream come true in rocks. And look, we all like to use braid. I know we do. But y'all, let me tell you something. If you got braid on and you get 30-pound leader line, and let's say if you get hung, if you pull that braid tight, the braid don't stretch, but that 30-pound does. It'll stretch and it pop, and that thing come right out, y'all. I've gone for 2 or 3 weeks fishing, and I've caught up to 20 flounder off one of these things. Look, y'all. They last a long time. And these right here for flounder, I do a study wine. I do not do no jerking, no kind of pretty stuff. I just throw out, come right over top of those rocks. Just a study wine. Now, you know, they might not be after this in here. I done caught one. I didn't know on the shrimp. I want to try this. But y'all, if you ever get a chance, come over to Oak Island underneath the bridge. Normally it's a good place to catch big black drum. So if y'all into eating black drum, this is a pretty good place to catch black drum. Oh my God, y'all, that thing looks beautiful in the water. You should see it. There was an older man told me, you see over here on the other side, you got those trees hanging over. He said those trout like to lay underneath those trees. Sometimes I go fishing. Sometimes I go catching. You ever heard that before? This is a beautiful place to fish. And y'all, in the winter time, look how the sun's shining down in here. It can be cold as it can be. But I'm going to tell you something. It's warm down here. It ain't happening. This ain't working. Okay, let's see what we got here. See what we got here, y'all. Because I really don't want to take that one off. And I'm set up here pretty good. So really what I want to do is, let's see here. Let me cut this off. Like I said, y'all, you never can tell, but I guarantee a flounder nail that thing. And then I'll be trying this evening at Southport at the waterfront. But before I go down there, I'm gonna get y'all. There's a guy down there the other day. He's a Russian, and I gotta get these things marked because I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah. I've got a black one in here somewhere. There it is. Y'all, it's called a tiger stripe. Voodoo. Check it out. I've done good with this waterfront, but y'all, let's see, was it yesterday? Saturday night, there was a Russian guy come down there, older man. And he lives now in Charlotte and got a house on Oak Island. I forget his name. But he was throwing a 4-inch, like a grub, but a curly tail. And I watched that man catch 4 or 5 nice trout off of that. It was like they just couldn't see what. Now, I'll tell you what I done. I had one on. It hit about a 5-inch plug. Y'all, if you will, subscribe to me and follow me, y'all. Help me out. I'm from Denton, North Carolina. I'm just a country boy. I mean, y'all, we are all here together, and I do love the Lord. So, who all we got on here? Got somebody got Chinese writing. Hey, how you doing? I can't. There's James. Horsey, Kevin, Jamie's still on here. Show some fish. Jamie said, nice trout. Hey, that was a pretty good trout, wasn't it, where to go? Hold on, y'all. I do like to talk. Y'all get down to Southport. Come fish with me. I'll put you on the waterfront. I do a guide if you want to come down. And I'll tell you what I do, y'all. I do different than a whole bunch of people does. I don't know how I got that knot like that. But anyway, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Don't do this at home. Okay. But anyway, y'all, I do a guide at Southport. Take you down there for 2 or 3 hours during low tide. Most time on Monday, because I work for Botero Golf Carts. I can put you on flounder, show you how to do it. And, at the end of the trip, you had fun. We caught fish. You give me a tip. You know, if you ain't got no money, then that's all right. We've been blessed. I don't call nobody, y'all. But a lot of people's got money, y'all. Jer-bear is one of them. That's why I want some money on YouTube. Okay, y'all, let's try this. I know, awful close. You got to be here when they come through. They say at these trout. Got to be here, y'all, when they come through. Well, what I do like doing is throwing out and letting it drift. That's about as good as it gets. You take a artificial shrimp going through there, tapping the bottom. It's pretty good, y'all. No lie. Never know. That was a terrible throw. I'm gonna keep that red one on, DOA red one. But I got another DOA that's gold. Got gold speckles in it. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna take this one off. Put some fishing line on. More leader line. I can't believe I ain't had a hit. You catch some good crabs in here, y'all. Okay, y'all. So here we go. This is how I set up. I got my fishing line in here. It went inside. But anyway, y'all, this is that cheap fishing line you buy at Walmart. Because on the leader line, you don't need nothing high dollar, y'all. No lie. I'm going to get this thing stuck back through there. I've had this container for a while. I'll show you what I do here. Hang on. Oh, you gotta love it. Where's it at? That's it. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is what you do. Put that thing in there. some leader line. I know the line's a little bit messed up right now, but normally I'm almost out. It'll stay in there, y'all. This is a good way to keep your line from getting a big mess. This really works. You buy it at Walmart. I know. Walmart's about to run everybody out. Honest to God. Let's see here. Maybe it's this one. Yep. There y'all. That one's brighter to me, it is. I can't believe I ain't had a hit on shrimp. Honestly. Let me go and cut this bugger here off. Cut it off my jig end too, because I'm retiring this one right now, putting it back, and see what's in here. Yep, this will work. Put the voodoo back in there. Cause y'all listen, you can't put the voodoo and DOA together. Something about it will melt or something. There we go. Y'all, the way I set up here, I'm just old fashioned, so I don't use no crazy knots. I just go twist it around 4 or 5 times. This knot has done me well my whole life for largemouth, stripers, catfish. Go through the first loop, back through the second loop, pull that thing back, hinge it. Look at that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You think I'm picking with you, but that's as good as you're gonna get. I know it is. I have done very well with that. And now, check it out, y'all. Is that not beautiful? The water, I'm thinking about wind that one in and throwing it downstream and getting it out of the way, because I have caught drum down there too. Like I said, y'all, I do that fisherman knot, I singe it. I got about a 2-foot leader now. The reason I do that is because if I want to change it out, I cut it. It don't matter. Cut your little pigtails off. Now, let me set my reel in this bucket. Keep it off the thing. I'm gonna let my reel over on the bushes. Let me see what I can do here. Now, there ain't nothing there. Y'all, I've had luck down there too before with shrimp. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave around these bushes. That way, if it's got to drag it out, it's got to pull it out of these bushes. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Now, let's try this right here again. I'm gonna get above. I'm gonna try let it drift through this water right close to the pier. Things change all the time. We fish at Southport, trying to get that lake. Hang on, y'all. My line looks like it's wrapped up against that pole. There's a oyster shell on there. Try it again, y'all. Try it again. Like I said, let something drift like a shrimp. That's really good. It is. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a shrimp to be going down through there with the current. I do have a pier down here on 28th Street. Starting to build up. I'm thinking about going down there a little bit and trying in before this water gets down. And see if I can get something on it. What I'll do, y'all, I'm gonna keep y'all live, and I'll go back to the truck. Sometimes you can just do that pop, pop. I've seen people do that, y'all. Pop, pop. You keep your rod down, pop, pop. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm really good at catching well, because I've been taught on flounder. They do wash pretty fast. That's why I wish I had a. Can't blame nobody except me, y'all, because I should have looked. I should have bought that ½ ounce. Around here, we are really running with current. Especially in these creeks and stuff. Okay, I'm putting this up. Try that red one again. That's what I had those 2 hits on. Old man named Steve, y'all. He's back up north now. I hope he's okay. He introduced to me to DOA. That right there, y'all. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We've caught a lot of trout off this here in Southport waterfront. But I tell you this right here, Leonard. He's an older man. He's a little older than I am. I'm getting old too, y'all. But anyway, Leonard said. Now Leonard's fished commercial his whole life. Leonard said there is a red tinted shrimp that comes in the Cape Fear in the wintertime. And you wonder why they're hitting it. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. Leonard knows. He's one of the best fishermen I know. Subscribe to me, y'all, and follow. Let's see if we can get us another one. If not, we're going to move on down. you know, y'all, they don't hit a shrimp hard. I mean, unless I'm not saying, I haven't seen one yet. When they hit a shrimp, really all I feel is the mouth opening up and the shrimp going into the mouth. Now, when you're fishing with a crankbait, they're not far out of it. You know you got a fish. But in Southport, what you'll feel is, even here, you'll be winding and you feel a tap. Next thing you know, you feel him on it. Something's on it. If it's a big fish, you'll go ahead and take it. You'll set the hook. If he's a good fish, automatically he's going to pull about 20, 30 foot of line off. If he's bigger than that, he'll do more than that. But if he's a little one, it's basically him turning inside the water. You always point him against the current. It is fun out here. I mean, you know, you come out here and you want to catch fish, but it's nice being out. Today's my day off. I work the next 5 days. Well, no, I'm off for Christmas. I like to feel this one, just jerk it. Look at somebody over. No, that's something over there. Feeling nothing. I'll tell you this right here. I know where there's a pier at down here that I know a guy that told me last year he's caught fish off of it. I went out there one day and he was fishing. So y'all, let's move on down the line. Let's get to another spot. Let's see if we can catch some trout. I think I know what I'm doing. Y'all, I appreciate you being with me. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to me. Like I said, y'all, April, we're going to turn some fish on at Southport. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all loved it last year, man. I'm sitting there. I had 2 elder women behind me. I lashed onto an 8-pound flounder, y'all. You talking about a fight. I didn't realize he was that big until I got him close to the bank. And it's amazing, when he sees that bank, he comes alive. He's like, you couldn't keep him. Y'all, I don't even eat fish, y'all. What is that? Nope. Okay, y'all, I'll keep you on here. If y'all want to hang loose, come back and see me again here in a few minutes. Let me get everything put up. I believe that bridge is, that pier's on 19th Street. Don't hurt to pull it around and try it, does it, y'all? No, it don't. We gotta get my scissors back in there. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you ain't got a pair of scissors fishing, you need to get you a pair. Some of the easiest things to cut shrimp with. Oh, Lord. Okay. I about forgot y'all. I'm gonna take you and you. Sit you right there. Okay, now we're going, y'all. Let's get on down here. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Hang on, y'all. I didn't want another reel. Come on. I got hooked, y'all. That wasn't fun at all. Matter of fact, that was terrible. Okay, y'all, let's go on down. We'll be there in a few minutes. I am going to stop at number 19th Street up here. Might as well. I remember that guy last year. He said he'd been catching nice trout there. So guess what? If he's there, let's go join him. Y'all, fishing for trout ain't like fishing for flounder. Man alive, y'all. I can take you to Southport, which I'm gonna be getting me a john boat. I don't want to fish out of the john boat, but I do want to be able to get places where I can get on the bank. Over at Caswell, there's a wonderful spot, y'all, to fish over red drum. About April, y'all. You ever heard of a tiger minnow? How many of y'all have heard of a tiger minnow? Well, if you haven't, you can look it up. It's got stripes down it. It's a saltwater minnow. They live in shallow water. That bank over there is loaded down with tiger minnows. So when you walk up to try to catch tiger minnows, you really need a 1/4-inch net. Don't even try to catch on a half-inch net, because it ain't gonna happen. But I'm gonna tell you something, on a 1/4, you can catch them. But when you walk out through there and you're looking, don't look no deeper than 3 inches in the water. These minnows, they run right in shallow water, and there's a reason why. Because everything wants to eat them. That's why all the drums are. Y'all, you can go up and you can look at a tiger minnow, and one of the most spunkiest minnows you ever will come across. No lie. Get this thing unlocked. I'm gonna set y'all right here and put my reels and stuff up. And like I said, hang with me, y'all. I'll put you like we're going down the road. Right there, might as well. Hang on. Man, y'all, this is my old van I got. I don't know if you ever see my truck, but my truck, I gave it to my son Noah. He got his license, and I want him to have it. So I'm driving the van this winter, besides letting it stay parked until next spring. Now, if I get down to that pier, I do have a drop net in this van. So if I happen to start catching some fish, I'll go back and get my drop net. But I want to make sure I'm catching fish first. You know, I hate not showing y'all a bunch of fish. I don't like that, because I know I can. I just got to find them. And finding them from the bank is a little harder than finding them on a boat. But still, finding from a boat is sometimes can be really hard. You know, any which way you go. But if y'all get down here to Southport and you like to come and fish with me, send me a message on my YouTube channel. And I'll see if we can hook up. I'll tell y'all something. When you hook a flounder, y'all, above 10 pounds from the bank, you talking about a fight. That's a night. It don't have to be a 10 pounder. Honest to God. You be sitting there and you hook one 20, 22 inch flounder, 4 or 5 pound flounder. But that's a good fish. Okay, now the pier that I can fish, it's on 28th Street. But I believe there's one down here on 19th Street. I believe there's two down through here. We'll find out in a minute. Y'all, appreciate you hanging with me. I'll be there in a few minutes. We just driving down the road, praising the Lord. God's been good to us, y'all. Just think, all these fish and everything. Now, I know that a lot of people eat fish, but a lot of people don't get to enjoy what we get to enjoy. When you set the hook, that fish is good, but that fish ain't nothing compared to the fight. That 2 or 3 minutes. I hope I'm going right. I do believe it was 19th Street. What that was? 16th Street. I'm about there. Here's 18th. What does it say there? It's got some kind of dead end. Oh, let's see what we got here, y'all. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. This ain't it, y'all. We got a big old dog there, though. Big old dog. A monster. I want to get out and tangle with him. He sounds like he could jerk one of your tires off your rims and put it around his neck. Man, okay. I guess I'm gonna go on down. I remember it looks like y'all, you get as old as I am, you don't know what you're looking at. That ain't it. It's I don't think that's it either. Keep it up, I'm gonna be on 28th Street now. I'm gonna go fish that pier. And it's got hot in this vehicle. Y'all, let's go on down here and fish that pier. Might as well. Fifth Street. Here we go, y'all. 28th Street. This is it. Get us down here, y'all. These nice people, they told me I could fish here. I don't know if they even there or not. It don't really matter. There's somebody there. Yep. There's somebody there. Get some drink. It's Gatorade. Good old Gatorade. Okay, y'all, let me get my stuff out. We'll go back down there. I'm not gonna lock it up here. Okay, y'all, we don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Y'all ready to go down here? How many have I got on here? 16. Hang on, y'all. We here. I just got to get down there. Just give me a few minutes. We'll see what we can do. I love getting there and catch a few fish. God. You know, y'all, it ain't like this back home. I'm from Denton, North Carolina. In the wintertime, when we want to fish, we fish for crappie, and I love fish for crappie. We fish for stripers and largemouth. We do catfish every once in a while, but most of the time, crappie. Crappie is some good fishing. And look, this water's up, so we might have some fish in here now. I don't know. We'll find out. Might as well. Might as well. Yep. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I think I'm gonna leave y'all up here. Okay. Now. See what I got here, y'all. There you go. How's that look, y'all? Hang on. Get on down here. We might get a fish. lights are on. Maybe that means the fish is biting. Y'all hear me pretty good up there? Can you see me? I hope so. Okay, now. There we go. Now, that's out of the way. That's my shrimp. So at this very point, I think I'm going to throw this clear with red speckles. I do. That's what we can get here. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. Actually, y'all, I can sit down. Jer-bear's starting to get a little tired. You know, if I get tired. y'all, you got a beer when he comes through. That is what they say. Let's try this gold. On board, y'all, just let me free it. know, I can't even get a hit. I'm telling you, well, I did catch a trout today, and it was a keeper, about 16, 17 inches long. Try here for just a few minutes, y'all. I'm going to go home, and I got to work on a few things at the house. And from that point, I think I'm going to come back later on this evening to Southport. I'll make sure I got some of those grubs. Y'all, they're hitting over that hole. Might be able to throw this crazy thing here over there. I get a shrimp over in there. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all ready for this? Man. Okay, y'all. Okay. I bet you can see some flounder down through here. Summertime. Surprised me there's some laying here right now. It's a wonder. Ain't it, y'all? Well, y'all, appreciate y'all hanging with me today. I've done the best I could. Y'all, until next time, fish on. Jamie, thank you for supporting me. All y'all, I let you know Jesus loves you. He died for you, y'all. We're here together and we're trying to do the best we can. Always fish on, y'all. Fish on.